Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Grim, and before you go riot in the streets and chant not my YouTuber, just hear me out for just a moment. My name is not Thunder, it is Grim. I'm new, I'm not the normal person, I understand, and please don't freak out. Basically, the idea is that some things happened in leadership, and Thunder, the normal YouTuber of this channel, is a little bit busy, and so he asked me to go ahead and help him out and do some recaps on the Cold Sept joint YouTube channel, and so that's basically what we're here to do. But before we get started, just a little bit about me. I'm a Town Hall 9, 25, 28 heroes, working my way up towards max, and I don't have a lot of friends, as you can see here, only have 31. So send me a friend request, I'll accept it, I promise. I'm not a mean person. I like to have friends sometimes, but I'm very lonely, so go ahead, send me a friend request. Anyway, moving on, gonna check out Not That War, that's coming up, One Hive Swarm, little sneak peek there for you. We're gonna go ahead and check out our war against Aura. 83 to 83, Cold Sept edged them out on percentage, just barely. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the first raid, top of the list. This is going to be Glotus, the Town Hall 10, taking on their number 1, a David versus Goliath story here. Town Hall 10 versus 11, getting the 2-star. Glotus dropping in 2 balloons and a baby dragon on both sides here to take out the archer tower and pick up some extra percentage on both the left and right hand side there. Genius idea, picked up the much needed percentage there on the bottom, starting the queen walk. 4 healers down on his level 38 queen. Yeah, that's 38. Rage spell down, excuse me. She's going to work her way through the Teslas there and that point defense of archer towers and cannons. She's going to be doing her thing for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and 2 times this one so we're not sitting here all day long listening to my boring voice drone on and on about stuff that you could probably care less about. Anyway, she's going to keep doing her thing for a little bit. He's going to wall break her in to let her access to the air defense, and he's going to go ahead and take out a couple extra buildings there of the elixir storage there, before she runs out of life because of that inferno. Going to drop down his king and 3 Valkyries to go ahead and take out the next air defense, and they're going to actually lure the CC here. And as you can see on the right hand side here, this one dragon is going to lure all these clan castle troops all the way over to the right hand side out of the path of the main attacking force, which is coming right down the gut towards the town hall. He's going to rage them up. 5-6 dragons in there, going to work their way through towards that town hall. Freezes the heroes on the backside so they don't get too distracted and they focus straight on that town hall. Going to work right through that town hall, easily take it out. And then on the left hand side here, these dragons are going to pick up the 50% 2-star for Glotus, David versus Goliath story. Great job, Glow. Moving on, we're going to check out a Town Hall 10 dip down. This is going to be, or Town Hall 11 dip down on a Town Hall 10. This is going to be NR Kaladin. I don't know if I said that right or not. I'm just going to call you Cal. Basically what he's going to be doing is a shattered Gobolaloon. I don't make the names. I could care less who does make the names, but whoever, that's what they tell me this raid is called, and that's what I'm going to call it. Basically, wall breakers in, using bowlers, his heroes, and a couple golems, plus a rage spell and a jump spell to take out the enemy CC, the enemy queen, and 1 inferno tower, plus 2 air defenses, I believe. He got 1 in the beginning and then 1 here on the left hand side. Actually, he's going to get a little bit extra here as a Tesla farm pops on the back side of the town hall. Those 2 golems in there are going to be doing some tanking and take out those Teslas there. But on the left hand side, I'm going to pause this for a second because we got a little bit sidetracked there. As he's starting this attack, the Laloon portion of the attack, drops down 1 hound to do some tanking on this air defense. Haste spells down for the balloons to work their way up towards it, and he drops down 1 skeleton spell. I don't know if you can tell there's a little orange ring. Absolutely genius idea. Those skellies are going to be taking away the inferno streams from his balloons, and just great idea for that. Perfect spot to use that. dropping in the next couple hounds to the next air defense, couple balloons to back it up, and at this point is basically on the route to clean up. He's got some balloons there on the backside, plus more over here, taking out the final archer tower, 2 archer towers, and 1 wizard. Has a heal spell still in the bag for that wizard tower, and a haste spell to go ahead and accelerate everything through. At this point, we'll just 2 times speed, heal spell, haste spell, takes out the final defenses, and it's just cleanup at this point. Has 2 hounds still at full health, not full health, but they're haven't exploded yet. Until the end, they ran into some Seeking Hair mines, but doesn't matter. 3-star for an R. Alright, moving on. Check out Mike. Mike takes on the top Town Hall 9. They had some 9.5s, but this was the top actual 9. He was maxed out using a 3 golem Go Bo Ho. Again, don't make the names. That's what they call it. That's what they tell me it's called. Going with it. 3 golems down. Wizards to fall. They're doing their thing. Wall breakers in. Jump spell down to go ahead and give him access to the clan castle and the heroes there, plus all those expos there. Heroes come in, plus his bowlers out of the clan castle. Poisons the CC troops. Gonna go ahead and rage everything up to go ahead and get them through everything in this tight, compact core a little bit faster. They're working their way through. Actually drops a heal spell in there too to go ahead and help out things with the king's ability and keep those bowlers up a little while longer. Poisons the enemy heroes and some skelly traps, excuse me. And they're going to work their way through those heroes. And then on the right hand side, as you can see, he's already started dropping in some hogs to go ahead and start picking off this final outside ring of defenses, just enforcing where needed. Couple here, couple there, to go ahead and work their way through the final remaining defenses. Has 9 hogs in the bag here. These 5, 6, 7 hogs here he's got working their way around are going to work basically to the rest of this, through the rest of these defenses. Drops 2 more on that Tesla there, and it's basically over here. These hogs can make it through the final, part of the space, the final couple defenses, but goes ahead and enforces anyway. Basically swags 7 hogs, didn't really need them. Has archers actually for the corner builder huts, and has a swag heal spell in the bag. Not much better that you can do on any kind of base. Absolutely crushed it. Thought of everything but the archers for the corner builder huts. Swags a heal. Everything's good. Perfect raid. Not much more you can ask. Moving on, this is going to be the last one of the day. Kind of short recap for you. This is going to be a Razium taking on number 15, Dan. He's going to be doing, basically, this is an old style attack. I used to see this one all the time. It's called a Cold-Blooded Laloon. Quad Laloon. Basically, the idea is that he's going to use 1 golem, his heroes, and a couple spells to get the queen, the CC, and an air defense. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Wall breakers in. Heal spell there to try and keep everything alive a little while longer. Rage spell on his heroes. They're going to work their way through, take out the enemy queen, and then work their way towards that air defense while the CC comes out to try and engage them. Easily takes out everything is needed to with his kill squad, and it's just waiting on the CC here. He starts his hounds on the left hand side. Hounds first, balloons in behind, targeted to specific defenses. Rage spell to accelerate everything a little bit faster through that Tesla farm and towards that air defense. Queen's still doing her thing on the left hand side there. Haste spell there to go ahead and accelerate them towards that air defense and that wizard tower so they don't take too much damage. On the left hand side, already starting some hounds to the last 3rd air defense. I'm going to go ahead and call that. This is the 2nd air defense. Clutch haste spell. This 1 balloon takes out the air defense. I'm going to call this one now the 3rd air defense, and it's basically sitting there being tanked by those 2 hounds. Balloons trying to come in and take out that archer tower. One gets taken out by Seeking Hair mine, and then the final one comes in, drops a couple bombs, and at this point it's basically over. He's got 1 Tesla, 2 wizard towers. This wizard tower is going to go down in a flash, and they're just going to slowly work their way towards the Tesla. Easy peasy, take that out, take out the 2 cannons, and then work their way towards the final wizard tower. And the one thing I do know about air raids is that you don't want to save the final wizard tower without any extra balloons, if you get what I'm saying. That was really confusing, I'm sorry. Save 1 or 2 balloons for the final wizard tower, so that way when your balloons clump up at the end, you can use those 2 balloons to take the blunt and the attack damage of the wizard tower, so that way the big clump of balloons doesn't get blasted. I hope that made sense. That's the basics. I don't know much about air, but I know that. So great job, Rosium. Just save 1 or 2 balloons. That's basically it. Alright, that's basically it for today. Again, great war against Aura. Little short recap for you today, and another recap on what's going on with the channel. Thunder will still be around. Thunder will still be doing his thing, doing other recaps and so on and so forth. I'm just here helping out, doing a couple recaps here and there. Great War Aura was really fun, good one to be a part of. Until next time, guys, peace.